Welcome back to WrestleQuest for some pro wrestling talk. Get in the comments, everyone. Hit them buttons. I still can't believe it. The sad news that has hit the world today. ECW, hardcore legend, the homicidal, genocidal maniac Sabu has passed away. And I didn't know that he was 60. That means like back when I just did a video. Go check it out. It's in my shorts. It's a highlight reel basically of his time in the WWE ECW, the relaunch, which ended up being buns, horrible. But I felt like it started with a little bit of something, like, you know what I mean? As long as your expectations were realistic and managed, you knew it was going to never be ECW, right? But I don't know. I thought it was kind of had a little something going. Let me know how you felt about it, or if you just felt it was buns all the way around off the rip. Obviously, we know it should have never have been done, but I don't know, man. But Sabu, it felt like he was only there for a cup of coffee. And the highlight reel that he amassed during his time there, again, it's in my shorts, is amazing. This dude still got all his high spots, and Sabu was the truth, man. A hardcore legend. Truly gave his body to the sport of pro wrestling. And with his passing, we're seeing a lot of people tap in and, give their honor Sabu and give their condolences and just reflect on his passing. And right here you see Bully Ray, also an ECW alum, right? He says, "A brotherhood and bond that very few in our business will ever understand. And tomorrow on Busted Open Radio, we will pay respect to one of our own. R.I.P. Sabu, and thank you for being the pioneer and originator of getting the tables." And there you see an old flick, man, the Dudleys. Who else is in there? Comment if you know all those wrestlers. And then right here, Sabu, right? He originated the getting the tables. It's so crazy too. The things that he could do with the table. Just, man, this guy, it's so sad, man. I didn't know he had just retired as well. And it's so crazy to think, again, I didn't know he was 60, but I knew he was getting up there a little bit. But that would mean in '06, when that relaunch happened and everything, he was pushing 40 then, still doing it up like that. Let's see what some of the people are saying in the comments here. Honoring his legacy and strength during this difficult time. God damn it. Another one of these episodes. You guys do a great job covering it. I'm sure the stories will be heartfelt. It just happens too much, it seems. Prayers for all the ECW family, coming from one of the Florida Fairgrounds fans of the early 90s. Thumbs up, pray emoji. My condolences. Homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, death-defying maniac, ECW legend, R.I.P. What's this woman says? My husband and I were absolutely shocked and saddened to hear of Sabu's passing. You guys in ECW were what drew us back in the wrestling, especially in watching the WWE. And I'm going to miss his insane toughness. R.I.P. Sabu. And I got to say, when I first started flucking around on the Twitter machine, Sabu, I've been following him. At that time, when I got on Twitter, I want to say it was like 2013, 2014, somewhere in that time frame. He had the Super Genie with him. They were a cool team, man. I feel like she passed away as well. I'm not positive though. But man, just comment your favorite matches, just your thoughts about Sabu, period. Again, go check out that what's it called? That short that I did, the highlight reel. Like, for how short of a time he was there, it's amazing to see all the crazy spots that he got in. And, like, as I stated, when it seemed like ECW had a little something going at first with the relaunch, again, it was never going to be the ECW, you know what I mean? But again, manage expectations. Like, they got a little something going. They had Dreamer back, Sandman, lot of the originals around. And it was interesting seeing some of them collide with some WWE talent and everything like that. But once RVD, because he won the title from Cena, and then with that, they crowned him the new ECW champ. And then him and Sabu got caught smoking weed. I think they got arrested for a BS weed possession. And they had RVD drop both belts, like on Monday and Tuesday. Boom. I think he lost the Raw one to Edge. And then on Tuesday, Big Show won the title. And then shortly later, he was gone. He got DDT'd. I think it was the following year. Instead of calling it One Night Stand again the next year, it was Hardcore Rules. The main Cena, I remember, defended the title against the Great Khali. It was like once they took the belt off RVD, and McMahon started ishing on the originals and everything like that. He had Sabu talk like that, really killed it. And we all heard about that December to Dismember pay-per-view where things got all flip-flopped around and Paul Heyman just lost his ish, and him and Vince just had beef, and it really became a bastardization of any resemblance of ECW after that. They got away from using the set that they were using. They used the same generic set that they were using for the other tapings, the other shows. And pretty much it was like a developmental brand before NXT became what it was and is. It was a damn shame, man. Someone says, rest in peace to the phenomenal Sabu. Me and my brother never missed the matches in Queens during the ECW era, as well as a few trips to the Mecca at Swanson and Rittner in Philly. Sabu was must-see wrestling, and nobody ever gave more for us fans. Gone way too soon. Sorry, Bubba. So there you see, man, a lot of people just reacting, reflecting. Again, share your thoughts, your favorite matches. Did you ever go see Sabu and ECW in those original days? All that, let's discuss it all. And he could work with the WWE guys too. You know what I mean? Like he had a great match with Cena, with Rey Mysterio. And then this Iron Sheik parody account. Obviously, the Iron Sheik has passed away as well. R.I.P. to him. Motherfucker Hulk Hogan. That man hated the Hulkster. But that's not his uncle, right? Sabu's uncle is the original Sheik. But still a cool pick together of these two legends. Then we got the Blue Meanie who says, rest in peace, Sabu. Thank you. I love you. I'll miss you. I'm totally devastated. And, man, remember the Blue World Order? I was surprised the Blue Meanie lasted as long as he did in WWE. But you see a lot of these guys, man, they really just had a love for each other, man. Like ECW, they went out there and just gave it all, pushed the boundaries, pushed the limits. Like Sabu really put his life and his body on the line. Am I bugging, or did he get his neck broke by Benoit? Or was that someone else? I feel like it was Sabu, quite possibly. I got to go rewatch the rise and fall of ECW again after this, man. Someone says, I'm so sorry, Meanie. What? Oh, my God. My condolences. Meanie, my brother, my thoughts and prayers are with you in this. Sorry for your loss, Meanie. He was such a nice person. I'll never forget meeting him when he was still kayfabe, not able to speak English, and he treated 12-year-old me great. I wanted to go meet Sabu. I want to say it was 2011, 2012, 2013, 2012. I can't recall, but he came to my area, to a mall. There was like a sports collectibles store there, and he came, and I didn't get to go, but I remember talking to the guy that ran it, and he was saying, I feel like he was saying Sabu told him he was trying to start his own promotion or something. I can't recall. I could be wrong about that, or that guy could be wrong. When people talk about how wild the original ECW, he was a huge part of the craziness that took place. Just one of those things where you tell other fans they had to be there. Rest easy, Sabu. Sorry for your loss. He was one of the greatest and on my Mount Rushmore of hardcore wrestlers. So there you have it, man. Blue Meanie and Bully Ray, reflecting, paying their respects to Sabu. Subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about it all. If you're new to this channel, we just talk pro wrestling here, old, new, and everything in between. And go check out that short that I did. Maybe I'll leave a link to it in the comments if y'all want to check it out. Like I said, it's astonishing what a highlight reel he put together in his brief time in the BS ECW, or what do they call it? WWECW. It was like, it just wasn't it. And again, everyone, let me know if you felt that it started with some sort of promise. Again, you knew it wasn't going to be ECW, but it was just kind of cool to see it come alive and see some of the original wrestlers there and everything. Like Sabu was the one that I was most excited about. RVD had been in WWE for a while. Sandman was cool. He lasted a while too. And who was the other one? Oh, Tommy Dreamer. He lasted till the very end of ECW, like when it wasn't anything, like when it got really, really bad. When they had a new belt and like Mark Henry and Christian and Matt Hardy were the champs and stuff on its way out. Jack Swagger, you know what I mean? Dreamer, I remember, got the title one more time. It was brief, but man, time just flies. Sabu, one of the greats, gone way too soon. And again, right after he retired. That's so crazy, man. I'm guessing, as I haven't seen any news as to what he passed away from, but I'm guessing, maybe that was part of his retirement, that he just knew he had to slow down and take it easy. Maybe he had some HEALTH concerns. But I don't know. Stay tuned for updates. Again, subscribe. Let's talk pro wrestling. Peace and God bless. Fly high, Sabu. You will be missed forever. Truly one of the great.